You rock me like a hurricane. Anybody listen to Scorpions? I do. If I turned the camera on just like 10 seconds before, it was a total dust storm over there, which prompted me to turn the camera on. But alas, you know what happens when you do that? The moment the thing's running, there's no more dust storm. Anyway, it's getting windy down here. I'm out here working again. Here's another tip. I figure I should give you guys as many tips. I kind of run around. When I used to have a show on Home and Garden Television, I just did stuff automatically, and then the producers would stop me. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm wetting down the dirt so it becomes softer. And they're like, oh, that's a tip. That's a tip. You got to tell the people. All right. So I forget to do that, and I apologize. Anyway, here's all the tricks. Look, so I need to dig a trench. Put this pipe in. Across here. Here's my drip, 3/4 inch strip line. Waters all these trees. But this is going to be a road here, so we can't run on the road. We need to bury it. You got to dig a trench. And this ground is clay, and it gets rock hard. Almost impossible to dig this stuff when it's dry. However, when it gets moisture on it, it's like butter, as in B-U-T-T-E-R, butter. And so for like 3 or 4 days ahead of time, I've been just wetting this whole section down here. And now I know, I think by this afternoon, you don't want it to be too wet, and it's too sloppy. Like right now, it's too wet. You gotta let it dry out a little bit. But you want it to have an even moisture content, so it doesn't become sloppy mud. But you know, you can kind of form it in your hand, and it doesn't mush. If it mushes, it's too wet. So, but anyway, that's a tip. So this will make digging really easy. I'll be able to get my irrigation line across the road where I will be planting all these orange flags or avocado trees. I've already got the irrigation across the road down there. I did the same thing down there. I dug a trench all the way across. And I did one on the other end of the property as well, because the road goes around the whole place. Anyway, 3.5 years into the development of this place. Let's see what I do with my spare time. And so my irrigation line will end up here amongst all of my erosion control, which I have another video for you can watch. Put a link on it on the bottom. And then up here, I'll have more fruit trees. There's a gate here, a big gate. So I think I'm gonna stop my avocado trees there. And up here, I'm gonna do something different, like Adamoya, Cherimoya, things like that. Then on the outside, this is really sunny, it's south facing, it's really heat building. When I finally get to it, I'm gonna plant mangoes along here, because you have tons of sunlight hitting right here. And neighbor planted this phoenix, and unfortunately it's a female, which means it's gonna drop millions of seeds and sprout all over the place. So I'm gonna try to talk them into just letting me dig it up, even though they planted it, and selling it, and then just replacing it with mangoes. Who can say no to that at no cost to them? I feel bad because they planted it, but I gotta take that thing out. It's gonna become a monster. This one's a male, so it doesn't drop any seeds, which is great. Now here, this is where all the boulders were stored for 3 years. I finally got them in place. If you watched the video of that, I'll put a link there. And what I'm gonna do here underneath this tree, sun comes up in the east, goes up, there it is now, it's about 11 o'clock, goes down over there. So on really hot days, this is a beautiful shade pattern here. Of course, the shade pattern is not good to plant your fruit trees in. So I'm gonna plant myself in this spot. What I'm gonna do is I have a little more grading to do down there. I'm gonna move that dirt down here. I'll make a big flat pad, maybe even a, don't you hate it? I don't know if he copied me or if I copied him. He's my buddy across the street. So he's just like me, except I don't get paid to work here. I own the place. Maybe I'll start paying myself. Anyway, but yeah, we're twins. We got the same golf cart. My golf cart's cooler though, because I have a big roof I made on it. See that? Yeah, he could have put those palm fronds on the roof if he had my roof. So maybe I should patent that. Anyway, big flat area here, a table and chairs. So when you get your fruit, you can sit under the chairs right under here, and just kind of get in between a couple palm fronds. You're sitting down, eating your fruit right in front of you, looking at this beautiful view. this gorgeous view over here, which is beautiful in the afternoon. All those hills light up in the afternoon, and watching the palms wave in the sky. That's what I'm thinking. And also, this place is going to be available mainly to my clients and friends. I don't know if I'm going to do the full Airbnb, but it's a wonderful place to come visit in San Diego. And, there will be a fee involved. Help me pay the mortgage. But anyway, you could be sitting under this tree, nibbling on fruit from all these different avocado varieties I'm going to plant. So eventually look at my website for the San Diego Sunrise Vista, maybe VRBO or something like that. Have a good day.